What is going on, guys? Jay Hoyt back with you today. Today is the second episode of the Be a GM series, and in last video I was wondering if we should make any moves or not going into the rest of the season. We did simulate up to January 3rd, where we do face Boston, another tough team, and I'm trying to get my clock out and I don't know where it is. Alright, there it is. So what I did before I started the video was I did look through a bunch of teams and try to find a couple trades for people. And I know in last video we were talking about our defense. Now what I did do is I did go through the trade block actually, and I did see a certain player from Vancouver that they want to get rid of that could help us in our future. Now Hunter Shinkarik, I think I said that right anyway, they want to get rid of him. Now, he is a sniper. He's a left wing, which we need, and he's doing well this season. He's still on an entry-level contract, and he's a former first-round pick, and they want to get rid of him. So, he's got basically no salary, and we could get him. So, what I did do before is plan out the trade. Now, when you look at our team, we have a lot of not very many snipers and playmakers and the more offensive guys. Now I know some of the guys that are two-way forwards like Zibanejad and a power forward in Stone, they do put up points, but usually those snipers and those playmakers are getting a lot of the points. Now I think Stone, if he doesn't just grow up and that sounds bad, but if Stone doesn't just jump up and go to the first line right wing, then if he kind of stays right where he is, then I might just eventually move him to the third line. Unless he's performing very, very well, then I'll keep him up there. But I think for the future of the team, we're going to need Zibanejad and Hoffman and Stone and Ryan and Turris and all those guys to step up and be the first two lines, I should say. Now, when you look at our team, I know we were also talking about Mahalik, how we should get rid of him because he's terrible. Now, he did have a good game last night in real life, Game 3 of the playoffs. I did watch that, by the way. The terrible call at the end, but I'm not going to get into that right now. But 4 points in 35 games for a third-line sniper. I know he's got the experience and everything else, but I think it's time to get rid of him. But, however, we're not going to trade him in this video. But I did make some line changes before, but after the trade, I'll show you what I did. Now, we also have a couple guys that I want to bring up and try to change around a little bit. But, however, the defensive move I wanted to make is Jared Cowan. Now, Jared Cowan is young. He's got a bright future. But, however, I don't think he has a bright future on our team. Now, he does have really good skating. Not really good skating, but pretty good skating. But he's very, very physical. And he's got pretty good defense. Now, the 4-star green, a lot of people are going to yell at me for doing this, but he's got 3 years left on a $3.1 million contract. However, he doesn't put up points to support that $3 million, and he's also a -6, which is not good. And he also puts up lots of penalty minutes. I forgot to add that. But I think if we leave him in this trade, okay, this is kind of matched up, maybe a pick or two to finish that off. But however, it won't go through because of salary. Okay, so what I did, I also checked before the video, and they have Lucas. I think it's Lucas. Is it Lucas? Please tell me it's Lucas. Yeah. Oh, Luca. Okay. I'm just gonna call him Speeds. But anyway, also 4-star green. But he's 1 year older, I think. That doesn't matter. And then he's got 1 year left on a $2.175 contract. He's got a little bit more. I don't know. He's right around the same as Cowan, I think. But he's a two-way defenseman. And he puts up points. He's going positive. Still taking a lot of penalty minutes, but maybe his D partner. I don't know. But either way, I think this would be a better fit for us here in Ottawa. Now, you said it's 2 against 1. It won't work. I know. So we're going to add in one of our depth guys. Now, when you look at potential-wise, David Derzinski, try to say that 10 times fast. He doesn't really have much with our team. I mean, 2.5 red star, 5 years old. I mean, he is putting up pretty average points down the AHL right now, but he does not really have a future in our team. So I feel like if we move him out, it would be the best for the team. Now, it would not go through just like this. They would instantly reject us and start laughing in my face. But however, and they do, I didn't even realize this beforehand, they do want both my players, so that is a good thing. So I did look beforehand, and this made me seem kind of cheaty, kind of whatever. But if you go down a couple years and go to the second round picks instead of the first 2 years, because that's when you get the really good prospects. But the second, or the 2017-2018 seasons are where prospects usually start to not become as deep. So you have the top 10 that are usually pretty good, and then you usually have like the second and third rounds that might become average players, but usually they don't. So what I did was, alright, so Colin Derzinski in 2 seconds to Vancouver for Shinkarik, a guy to help our future, and Spiza, who's basically the same as Colin, just a little bit less salary, and he's more mobile. So you think this will go through? Well, I already know it will. So boom. So there we go. We made our first trade of the BIA GM. So now we have welcomed Hunter Shinkarik to our organization, along with Luka Spiza, or whatever the heck his name is. I don't even know. But I do think actually, which would be good for his development, is he can actually play in the AHL. So that's good. He can play alongside Pumple down there, and I think Prince is also down here too. They both have good futures, I think. So that way he can, and he's also got, I didn't even mention, he's got 4.5 gold star. So at 20 years old, and he's still putting up points. So I think that'll be a great pickup for our future. And Luka Spiza, hopefully be a rock back there for our defense. Now, I actually didn't save it beforehand, but I did make a couple moves before I started, but it was only roster moves. It was not anything else crazy. But here's the thing now. Do I want to move Matha off the first line? Now, 5 years at 4.9 mil, that is a crazy contract. So I don't think he deserves it at all. So I think we should definitely move him down. Now, what is this line doing together? I don't know. Alright, 13 points. I'm okay with that. And CC should be, I'm guessing, right around the same. Alright, a little less, but... So I like that line a lot. But actually, I think we're just going to swap him and him. Spiza to the first line from a thought. We can always see how this goes, because I think Carlson's probably doing his... Yep, there it is. Now, I know with our top 6, we can't really change anything. I don't really want to change anything, because I do like it. But our bottom 6, this fourth line is actually producing quite well. And this third line, I don't really find... This is the weirdest line I think I've ever put together. A known scorer, a veteran guy, a veteran two-way forward guy, and a really young up-and-coming two-way forward. Alright, so we're back, and I didn't make all the line changes, but it was mostly for the AHL. You guys saw me make the NHL ones. But we are going to get a month done of simulating this video. I know it's already gone to like the 12th minute or so. But we will at least go up to the All-Star game. We'll see who even made the All-Star game for Ottawa. If nobody, then we'll just simulate for the rest of the month. The All-Star game. And we're going to be closing in on the end of the video here. But I just want to show you if we made any All-Stars. With these guys, I don't expect to see anybody here, honestly. Nope. Oh, there we got Carlson in there, so that's good. And then we have nobody there. I'm gonna guess we don't have any defense. Yeah, there we go. All right, so we only had Carlson make it to the All-Star game. That's fine. I mean, he does actually. He's not even leading in the points in anything right now, so that's kind of weird. So let's go up to February 1st and see what's gonna go on here. Now I do know we took forever with the line changes and the roster changes and all their stuff, so I'm gonna go a little bit longer today. So that way you guys can see what's going on. So we do have Hoffman in leading goals, Stone in leading with assists. Hoffman plus minus. Stone's actually put up the most penalty minutes, but that's fine. And we have Anderson leading the way in goal. So we have Phoenix. We actually lost. So that wasn't a very productive month, I don't think. Now I'm going to go to calendar so I can see 4 and 8 in that month. Holy cow. So that's not good at all. Now, what is the reason behind that? Now, let's check our standings. We're 19th in the league, 51 points. We're not scoring goals. That's why. Yeah, we are not scoring goals. at all. I mean, we have the 11th most goals against, so I mean, it's close. But I mean, who's the top? Detroit. That's kind of surprising. All right. Goals against per game, we're not very good there. Ottawa, we're doing, wow, Ottawa. Power play goals, we're doing fine on. We are getting a lot. Actually, we're not getting as many chances as we probably need. We do have a very good power play. Very, very good. Shorthanded goals against, 10th, I don't like that much. But that might be some of the reasons. Time shorthanded, so we are taking a bunch of penalties. Penalty kill percentage is still high, though, which is kind of strange. We do have 3 shorthanded goals. That's cool. So, we are having trouble at home. Did I count that wrong or no? That must, I don't know. But Buffalo, they're ahead of us. That's not good. So, I think with our new, how the heck? Oh, they're ahead of us in that one stat. So, who's actually in the top of the league right now? Let's look at that. Detroit is playing out of their minds right now. Holy cow, 73 points. Let's look at their team, because I'm kind of curious, because I think we're going to be facing them in the near future somewhere. I don't want to go too far ahead to show you what's going to go on. But Detroit, that's very, very surprising. I wouldn't expect them to be at the very, very top. I know they're a good team, but I don't think they would be at the top of the league. I mean, I know it's simulation, but let's go see Detroit. Okay, Datsuk, yep, these guys, but why? Like, what? I don't see why these guys are doing great. I don't. I mean, they're putting up kind of the same numbers our team is. I mean, Merrick's, I can't even see this name. 37 years old. Jeez. That's why, right there. They're goalies. They're basically carrying them. That's kind of weird, though, that they're almost getting the same amount of games. I know it's off by 7, but still. What's their goals against? Oh, save percentage. Wow. 4 shutouts. Did I miss it already? Where's the... Oh, it's the first things, duh. So, I mean, they're playing very, very good. Gustafson, whatever you want to call it. 16-4. Wow. So, I mean, if we know where to go get a goalie, that's where it is. What is our goalies doing, by the way? I didn't even check this. So, I'm going to have to edit this video a little bit. But our goalie is 6-3. All right, Anderson's not performing nearly as good as I would think. I mean, wow, he's actually sucking. I mean, 3 shutouts, that's hard to look around, but how do you get 4 assists but nobody goalie? So, here is another question. If we just start losing a lot, do we or end up moving Anderson? I don't want to keep making trades every video. Now, I know everyone's going to say, but bring up Hammond. What's he doing? I'll go check for you. He actually lost a bunch of games for them. He was like 20-6 or something like that down there, and Drudge was 4-0 or 3-0 or something like that in the last video. You guys can correct me on that, but Hammond, yeah, he did lose a bunch of games, but he's still doing good down there. 5 shutouts. Doesn't even have an assist. What a loser. Drudge even has an assist. But 4-1, they're doing excellent down there either way. All right, so guys, I'm thinking I'm going to end the video here. We didn't really have a great month. I know we made a lot of moves in the beginning, but I think I'm just going to upload these twice a week, maybe 3 times. I might change my schedule again with the summer coming up and me being a lot less busy, and I don't have to work for a while now. So I think I'm going to end it here. I'll probably post another video maybe on Tuesday. Well, actually, no, that should be the next video. But I might post Wednesday and then go to a scheduled the week after, going Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I might end up doing that. I'm not sure yet. So let me know in the comments. Let me know if we should make any moves as far as the lines or lineup changes at all. And leave a like if you enjoyed. And I'll see you guys next time.